They say your life flashes before your eyes when you die, but no one talks about the slow kind of death, the one where nothing happens. No crash, no scream, just silence. Every single day. I lost my job that morning, walked out of the office with a box full of nothing I cared about, a coffee mug with a crack in it, a stapler, the kind of things you think you need until you realize you don't even need you. I didn't go home. I walked past the same gas station I always did, and that's when I saw him. He was curled up outside a 7-Eleven, soaked, shaking. His fur looked like it hadn't felt a hand in years, ribs poking out like accusations. He didn't bark, didn't whimper, just looked at me, like he'd been waiting. I looked back. For a second, I felt something move in my chest, and then I walked away. Because that's what you do, right? You keep walking, you mind your business. But I looked back once. He didn't move, not an inch. The next day, same place, and the day after. He was always there, still, silent, watching. He didn't chase people, didn't beg, just waited. Like he had some quiet faith the world didn't deserve. On the fourth day, I bought a hot dog. No onions. I held it out. He took it slow, gentle, didn't lunge, didn't growl, just ate like he knew it was a gift. It was the first act of kindness I'd given in months, maybe years. That night it rained hard. Thunder, wind, one of those storms where even your windows feel afraid. I found him limping near an alley, blood on his paw, back leg dragging. He looked up like he recognized me, didn't whine, just surrendered. I didn't think. I took off my jacket, wrapped him in it like a baby. I didn't care about my shoes filling with water or the stairs I got walking into the emergency vet with a soaked, bleeding stray. They asked if I had a name for him. I said, Shadow, because that's what he'd been, following me quietly, sticking around when no one else did. They said recovery would take time. So would mine. I was broke, behind on rent, but I made space, a thin blanket on the floor, a plastic bowl, a corner by the heater. And Shadow, he made it feel like home. He didn't bark once in those first few weeks. He just watched, followed me from room to room like a question I didn't know how to answer. Slowly, he started to trust me. And somehow, I started to trust myself again. I got a gig walking other people's dogs, then a part-time warehouse shift. Shadow would wait at the door, every single night, tail thumping softly against the floorboards. It was a Wednesday. I'd been keeping it together, smiling at strangers, pretending I was fine. But that night, I broke, heart racing, chest collapsing in. I hit the floor, couldn't breathe. Shadow barked, loud, relentless, scratched at the door like his life depended on it. The neighbor heard. They busted the lock, called 911. I was saved, not by medicine, but by a dog who wasn't even supposed to matter. After that, I started doing more. Not because I had to, but because I wanted to. I rented a tiny space near the park, painted the walls myself, hung up a sign, Shadow's Corner, a place for coffee, quiet, and maybe a second chance. Shadow lay by the counter like a proud owner. Every dog was welcome, every person too. We started rescuing more, posting adoption boards, free dog biscuits for anyone with a leash and a heartbeat. Shadow's older now, his muzzle's gray. He sleeps more, dreams deeper. Sometimes I catch him sitting by the door, watching people come and go, just like he used to. I wonder what he sees in them. Maybe another lost soul, maybe another version of me. Because Shadow wasn't just a street dog. He was the thing I didn't know I needed. The love I didn't know I deserved. The voice I couldn't find in myself. I didn't save him. He saved me.